Hello everyone, I've got another great autograph story for you today, and this one's about Joan Jett. Now, I've been a big fan of Joan since I was a little kid. In fact, I discovered Joan Jett and the Runaways in this magazine called Rock Magazine. It was from September 1977. I was 9 years old, and I saw this article on the Runaways. And there you see this picture here with Joan and her buddies. And when I was 9, I wrote a little L on her shoulder here. And that meant I loved Joan Jett. She was my favorite of the band. And again, I was 9 years old. So that's how this starts. Big fan of Joan Jett. So fast forward to 1983. I was friends with a DJ at a local station in Charlotte, North Carolina. I got in to see Joan Jett's concert at the Carowinds venue. It was an amusement park in Charlotte, North Carolina, and she was on her World Tour 2 1983 tour. The show was fantastic. I didn't get to meet her, but it was a big point in my life seeing her for the first time in concert. Now, go forward even more into the future. In 1996, I was living in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I'd heard that Joan Jett was coming to play a local venue as a solo show, and I was trying to figure out a way to get in. I couldn't really afford to pay to get in, so I concocted this scheme to fabricate a local fanzine. I think I called it Southern Music or something, came up with some generic name, and I reached out to, somehow I got in touch with her management, and I got a pass to come in after the show. I didn't even get to see the show. I just came in right after the show, met her backstage, and got her picture with my friend Chumpy here, the sock monkey. So got her picture with me and the sock monkey Chumpy here, and I was wearing a Dickies t-shirt, and we talked about how much we loved the Dickies. You know, she's from the LA punk scene, and we had a nice little chat, and it was great. Didn't get her autograph, but did get a picture of her, which was really nice. Now, fast forward even further into the future. It's 2006, and I'm on tour with Devo, and we're playing a private show, a really big, kind of extravagant private concert at a place called Cow Palace in San Francisco. And Cow Palace is kind of one of these things where it had big tents, like big like circus tent kind of venues with bands playing in each tent. And the deal was, it was Joan Jett, among many other smaller, lesser-known bands. There was Joan Jett, Devo, and Elton John, all three at this concert. And the rule is that the bands and the crew and everybody involved with that end of the production had to stay backstage. We were not allowed to go out and mingle with the crowd because it was a private party, and so we had to stay cooped up backstage all day. And so while I'm back there with Devo, I hear a little knock on our door, at the backstage door, and I open it up, and it's Joan Jett standing there, and she's like, "Hey, it's Joan Jett. Is this where Devo's dressing room is?" And I was like, "Yeah, Joan, sure is." She was like, "Can I come in and meet him?" I was like, "Oh, yes, you can." So I brought Joan in. She met the band. She chilled out with them for a little while. And I said, "Hey, Joan, after the show, I'll bring you a Devo crew shirt. I've got some in the wardrobe case, and I'll go get you one." She was like, "Oh, cool, man. That's really cool." And I think I remember also giving her one of my little I Threw Up stickers. These little stickers that I make that say I threw up. Just a weird, dumb art project I've done for 20 years. And I gave her some of those, and she was like, "Oh, cool, man. I just threw up on the plane today. How did you know?" You know, blah, blah, blah. So we had a little chat. So that was 2006. And then I didn't end up seeing her after the show. I couldn't find her. I couldn't give her her crew shirt. So now let's fast forward even further into the future. 2014, October. In Raleigh, North Carolina, I find out that Joan Jett is coming to town. And I also find out that I have a friend in the industry who knows her tour manager. So I get all hooked up with backstage passes and tickets to the show and great concert. And after the show, I go meet Joan backstage. I was finally able to give her her Devo crew shirt. I got a picture with her and I got this really cool Joan Jett and the Blackhearts 12-inch signed by her to Michael, Rock Till You Drop. Love, Joan Jett. She was super, super nice to me. We talked about kind of all the previous times we had met. Of course, she probably didn't remember any of them, but we talked about that stuff. And Joan, you were so super cool to me. Thank you so much. I'm a fan for life. And everyone out there, thank you for watching my videos, for subscribing to my channel. I'll have more videos and stuff coming to you soon. May the rock and roll gods bless you as they have blessed me. Take care.